ADHD TCG here, and we're going to continue on with these new MetaZoo playing card decks. So these are the guys. In my last video, I explained these are the new decks. I was showing some of the differences between the decks. Just a quick reminder, there's quite a few differences in the boxes, so I'm excited to see what the actual decks look like themselves. For this video, what we're going to do is we're going to open the Cryptid Nation set, the Nightfall set, and the Wilderness set. All in one video. Give her a check out and go from there. So just a quick review here. The boxes feel quite a bit better. And what do I mean by better? I mean they feel more sturdy. The cardboard feels more, what's the word? Integrous, I think is what I would say. The printing on it seems to be, the boxes themselves, the colors just seem more vivid, I would say. Vivid is the word. Other things to notice, the Faded Spade boxes do have a texturized feel, like this is popped out of here, so I can feel that, whereas these ones it's not. But I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I'm going to say that the way that these turned out, like if you look at how this box, it's got this yellowish border on here, but it's not really centered very well. They really perfected the boxes on this one. The only thing it's missing is that sort of popped out feel, but that doesn't do much for me. So the other thing is the wrapping. I wanted to say the plastic that these came in feels so what's the word? If you buy fake Pokemon cards, you'll see that like on the Pokemon card box. No, actually I shouldn't say that I know this, from what I've seen other people do, because I haven't bought any on any of the websites, but from what I saw, they had this plastic around them that was more crunchy, and that's what this felt like. Like when I opened these, I remember thinking, I bet this is what those Pokemon cards feel like that I see. Like I think who ordered some online, and maybe it was PokeRev. Don't quote me on that. But these guys, the plastic is your MetaZoo plastic, and it feels way better. So all around, even just feeling these decks, these already feel better. Let's crack into it. I showed on the other video, you can see some of the differences on my box opening. This is mainly going to be about opening up these packs and showing y'all what they look like. So I got 4 of each, what should I say, each set, meaning Cryptid Nation, Nightfall and Wilderness. I got 4 of each Gilded, and I was lucky enough to be one of the ones that gets these new prints. So these are printed by MetaZoo, and even now that I'm feeling this, I'm like, oh, it does feel good. Like it feels great. It almost feels like what the booster box is made out of, potentially. I don't know that for sure though. So let's keep going here. Okay, yeah, it does. Like even the inside, this kind of feels like what the booster boxes are made of, which is nice. Now pulling it out, there we go. It kind of looks like, maybe I would say even more like a release event deck. But this looks and feels great. I'm really happy with this. I think the color you can see on camera it looks great. Now, you can see the gilding on here. Very nice. It's got a bit of a rainbow color to it. Check out our other cool products. I do. Now, what else can I compare? Here's the cards back to back. This is from the Faded Spade print. So, just a little dot in there, making me go crazy. There is a bit of a different color to it. These are a little more, is it maroony? I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but these are more of a red. These are more of a maroony. A maroony. Okay, let's open this up without damaging anything. I hope. I really don't want to damage anything. I'm like so particular with this. Just doing this so gently. There we go, just slowly but steadily getting that corner open. Okay, I gotta keep doing this a little bit more. I'm just trying to take care in doing this so I don't do something that's irreversible, I should say. That is irreversible. I don't want to do something that's irreversible. Okay, here we go. Peel that open. The gilding looks and feels great, actually. Now, I personally do not have any of the other ones that have gilding on them, so this will be my first time seeing any gilding at all. Check out our other cool products. Now let's go to the next one. We have another one that says check out our other cool products, and then we have a Joker. I'm going to just set this down right now. Oh, this. Okay. Let's compare these cards. Now, a couple of things I can see already. I don't know if I can show it in the camera. This is definitely a different type of paper. It feels, oh, that's, I don't know, definitely. It feels like it. I can see the sort of, the background to this, and I don't know if I can get it on camera. There, kind of. You can see that there's a little bit of browning in some spots. So yeah, the print, does it look? It looks decent on here. Maybe it's because they're meaning to have a bit of a paper-looking background. But other than that, I'm trying to see if there's any differences in these guys. A little bit, the coloring of the character looks better on this one, I would say. This one has the MetaZoo logo up there. That makes sense. Just something to differentiate it. We've got the Kickstarter, West Virginia. I think this is a bit more clear, the printing on here, just a little bit more clear. And then on the backs, yeah, a bit more of a maroony-ish color. But other than that, it looks like the print is a little bit bigger on this guy. Yeah, it's a bigger print on the new one too. And none of those are negative critiques. I'm just trying to do an example. Okay, let's keep going through here. So once again, there's that nice gilding. Okay, we've got the Joker. Feels good sliding out of the hands with the gilding on there. We've got a black ink, a chibi Mothman, and they all have that sort of paperish look in the background. We have a giant, ooh, we have a joint snake, a giant salamander. We have a bat squatch, a squonk. Sorry, I should get this centered in the camera here. It's been a little while. A hopskin goblin, a beast of Busco, a slide rock bolter, and here's my hit, is a chibi Mothman. I will take a chibi Mothman. I'm gonna immediately sleeve this guy up. I consider that a lucky one. Now what's weird is it was in a different slot. So we gotta check. Maybe you get the card and they give you the rest of them too, but I will take Chibi Mothman. Here it is. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm into it. Why am I into it? Because it's a Mothman for sure. I dig it. Looks great. I do love they've done just the open foiling on the back. The print looks good on here. This looks like a very unique looking MetaZoo card. I'm into it. Love that. I'm happy with that pull. Now, okay, let's go back to the start here. What card was I on? 10 Jack. Good. So look, you know what? I'm thinking they actually give, so it's a copy of this guy. I'm thinking they actually are giving us just an extra card so you can keep the deck by itself too. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's keep on. Flatwoods Monster. Quetzalcoatlus. There's the Mothman. That would have been nice. Or a blue ink would have been nice. We got a Ding Bell. Space Penguin. A Snow Snake. An Alien Astronaut. You know what, the quality, the cards don't seem like they're rough. Like, I know in the other decks I had some issues with the cards too, and these ones I'm not having issues with. The cards aren't damaged, is what I'm trying to say here. Babe the Blue Ox, Loveland Frogman, I gotta move further ahead. Green Ink, the GG Bird, White Fang, Wapaloosie, the Charman, Bunnyman, Tripodero, Uncle Sam, we got a Walking Sam, a Sinkhole Sam, all in a row. Then we got the Gumbaroo. Whoa, we got something sticking here. There we go, that's okay. The Mantis Man, Lake Worth Monster, we got the Shadow People, the River Dinos, the Lake Man of Scape or Swamp, the Fresno Nightcrawler is one of my favorites, Ghost Train, another favorite of mine, Tizeric, Metal Man of Alabama, another favorite, Snallygaster, and a Piazza Bird, another favorite. I have so many favorites from Cryptid Nation. I dig the Cryptid Nation. Okay, well that's cool. I'm into it. I like that they give us essentially just an extra card so I can put all these back in that deck and keep them protected. The gilding looks great. I dig this, and I'm happy with that Mothman pull. like quite happy. That's a great one to pull. Okay, next up, we've got the Nightfall cards. Let's get in here. So Nightfall is probably one of my favorite releases. Other than I would say Cryptid Nation is most definitely my favorite release by MetaZoo. Followed by Nightfall, then followed by UFO, and then I would say Seance, and then Wilderness. I haven't opened any native. I'm not sure if I'm going to open native yet. I'm a little bit hesitant after a couple of Seance boxes didn't go very well, meaning there was nothing in them. So I think I'm just waiting on native. I want to open native, but I'm also a little bit hesitant because I just don't want to spend a bunch of money again and get 0 pulls. You know, like that stuff has an effect on people. Something I had read somebody say, I don't know who it was exactly, but what they said was like lately they've like MetaZoo just released this Topps Chrome and it's taken off, and native seems to be doing well too. And the point made was, you know, when MetaZoo releases a product that isn't mapped, that isn't like super duper clumped, that isn't I don't know, that isn't full of hollows also, just like UFO, you know, like all these issues that MetaZoo's had, when they don't do that, we actually get some, like, it's a really good product. And people want to buy it. So it just shows you that like a lot of these woes that MetaZoo's going through right now, I think are because of some of the products that have been released and just the quality control. And I think that they can move out of that. Okay, check out our other cool products. I sure have. There's Joker Old Scratch. I would have loved to get this guy. There's another Joker Old Scratch. 2 this time. Or did I get 2 last time? No, let's do this again. So here's an old Nightfall. So I got 2 Jokers. Interesting. Huh. That is a gag. So old versus new. Same thing. You know, I like the coloring on the new one better. It seems more clear. The writing also, it just seems a little bit more clear to see, to read. Now the backs, less distinct here. This definitely looks like it's on a different type of paper, and that's why the printing looks different, but these look great too. I'm into them. I like the smaller borders on the new cards. I'm gonna say that right now. The bigger borders on these don't look as good as this, so they did a good job. I think I prefer this, the new one. I'm gonna go out and say, so that's the difference between the old and new ones. Again, there's that little MetaZoo logo up there. Let's continue. So we have 2 Jokers. We have a T Kettler. Let me move back here. The Red Ghost. Not a big fan of the Red Ghost. Flying Manta Ray. Robert the Doll. Familiar. That would have been a cool one. I'm not a huge fan, but it would have been cool. Purple Blob. We got the Beast of Bladenboro. Oops. Napa Rebobs. Dark Watchers. Big fan of that card. Guardian Angel. The Headless Nun. And the Headless Horseman. I like the Headless Horseman. I am a fan. Then we have the Kinderhook Blob. The Stakini Owl. That's pretty creepy. Are these different arts? I gotta check that after. Arkansas Snipe. Bloody Bones. The Spectre Moose. I think I pulled the Spectre Moose. Some of these cards are a little bit stuck, but that's because of the gilding. Qualapalik. I'm just checking the gilding here that I said that. No, the gilding is the same for each of these. Oh, there's another card back here. The Crazy Critter of Bald Mountain. We have a Poltergeist. I have an Oklahoma Octopus. A Jack Frost. Oh, they're stuck. A Mothman and an Adam Ackler. Then we have a Boogeyman. I have an Elder Matlocks. I have a Lufferlang. A Wallowa Lake Crustacean, and another number 2. I have an Elder Matlocks. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna immediately sleeve this guy. Now, not the best thing I could pull, but interesting that I got another number 2. I'll take it. It looks great. aside from the pull that it is, it really does look great. I'm excited to have those in my binder. Okay, we have an Amakuk. We have I'm not even going to try to pronounce that or else I'll get canceled. A Foo Follet, the Werewolf of Defiance, Cabbagetown Tunnel Monster, a Thunderbird. I pulled so many of these. Headless Coal Miner. I would have loved a Headless Coal Miner. Bellwitch, of course I would have loved a Grim Reaper. We have the Black-Eyed Children. The Reptoid Ruler I would have been into. Grafton Monster, Dover Demon, Halloween Ghost Sheet, a Wunk. The Air Rods, a Belled Buzzard, Ludwig, Momo, Wood Devil of Coos County, Vampire Mercy Brown, and the King Wendigo, which I would have absolutely been nuts over. I have a big Wendigo collection. I shouldn't say big. You guys have probably bigger collections than I do. I have a mediocre Wendigo collection. Okay, finally, let's look at the last set, which is Wilderness. Gosh, what would I like in here? Dragon of Oconto Falls. That's the main one. Bigfoot I'm into. Who else is in this? Iowa Dragon. Gosh, I love my dragons in here. Those would be pretty cool. You know, Wilderness was it's not even that bad of a set. Like I actually think it's a decent set. It's just, as far as my favorites go, I think there's been some other iconic releases. I'm just gonna try to open this up again without creating too much shrapnel. Here we go. Okay, let's get this peeled open. Elder Matlocks. The coloring on that card actually looks really good. I'll review them at the very end here just to do this. Okay, so this is the Wilderness. The Wilderness, as I say. Here's our Joker. And what I wanted to do is... So there are two Jokers. Here's a Joker from the old one, and here's the new one. Now, the old one I can see already. The greens are a bit darker. But again, the text is a lot lighter here. And these do feel different. They don't have like the plasticky feel as this. These feel like these are some sort of harder cardboard. Now the back, it's a darker green on the back. I can see that. I like the smaller border. There's just some sort of a plasticky look to these guys. I think I like these guys, the new ones, better again. And I don't dislike these. I just like these ones better. I think that smaller border is that much nicer looking. Okay. The Joker. Let's keep going. All right, we got a Green Man. Let's get realigned here. Green Man, a Chibi Playground, a Paul Bunyan. That would have been a good one. Cumberland Spaceman, Spring Heeled Jack, the Phantom Jogger of Canyon Hill, Joe Magarak, the Mad Gasser of Mattoon. That would have been okay too. A Frost Elemental, Pale Faced Lightning, John Henry, Father Time, Rose Robinson, Old Man Winter. We have a Chibi Jackalope. I'm a big Jackalope person. I would love that card. The Nita Black Bearer, Medford Schmooze, Glastonbury Glowakus, I don't know, Stone Eating, I can't say that, the Pink Mess of Goose Creek Lagoon, a Wampus Cat, an Explosive Rabbit, the Unicorn, Ball Lightning. There's that Jackalope. Oh, I love Jackalope. That would have been awesome. And then we've got the Golden Bear. I have a couple Golden Bears already. A Chibi Cumberland Dragon, like that. The Alpha Gator. The Sewer Alligator. The Peninsula Python. The Green Clawed Monster. And... ooh, what's this? Let's set it down, pull it out. This is a Honey Island Swamp Monster. Ooh, it's got a little bit of a crease in it though. Oh, dang. Yeah, it does. Darn. Right across, I see, yeah, there you can see it on the light. This has a crease right across the middle of the back. Darn. Well, that's okay. It looks like it doesn't look like it's from wear and tear. It looks like it's legitimately from some sort of maybe a printing or something process. So that is what it is. Put that guy there. I was so hoping it was going to be the green clawed monster or the lizard people would have been good, but it is what it is. An El Verde entity, the Lake Chelan monster, Snollygoster, the Dublin Lake monster, Iowa Dragon would have loved you. The Dragon of Oconto Falls, again, lots of love there. And then the Cumberland Dragon would have been great. Now we get the Chibi Bigfoot. The Irak? I don't know. Ohio Grassman. Shelbyville Swamp Monster. Honey Island Swamp Monster. That's the one that I got. Very cool. I'm not going to say that name. The Fook Monster. The Mogolan Monster. The Ozark Howler. The Stone Man. I think we got a Bigfoot coming up, right? A Skunk Ape. A Deer Woman. I got one of those previously. And there is Bigfoot themselves. Okay, so overall, you know what? I'm happy with this. I'm really happy getting this Chibi Mothman. I'm definitely going to get this guy graded. He's going to go right into... Actually, while we're sitting here, hold on. I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to immediately load it into my Ultra Pro. I want to get this guy graded for sure. I'll take a Chibi Mothman. It's like living vicariously, just like, oh man, like I was so close to getting a Mothman of some sort. These are so hard to put cards in, but so worth it. There we go. Look at that. Great. Okay, Chibi Mothman, you're getting graded. I might actually send some of these other ones to get graded too, just to have them. Now this one is the Elder Matlocks, and it doesn't have any creases on it. The art on this guy is very nice. So I'm gonna throw this one in too. 1 second. I'll just bring these over here. The reason I'm gonna grade these is because I'm gonna assume that there's less of these guys than there is of the original print Bifaded Spade. So Elder Matlocks is going for a grade 2. Now Honey Island Swamp Monster, I am not going to grade you because you have a printing error is what I would call it, right across that middle part. Let's see if I can get it. There it is. So that is what it is. So I don't think it's worth grading. I don't think I could even call it an error. I think that would be considered damage of some sort or some sort of a something along those lines. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll binder that guy. Okay, overall, yeah, I love it. I love the hit cards. This is really cool too. Good on MetaZoo for a couple of things. One of them is the look of the cards. Yes, props. Great job. Really glad about that. I'm glad that they took it over too, and it makes these a little bit more special just to know that I've gotten a couple of cards that are maybe possibly more limited than the others. That's good feeling. And other things, the gilding looks great. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. The gilding looks fabulous. I'm into it. I dig it. The printing itself looks great. I said the boxes look and feel. The boxes look better. The backs, the spacing on the back, or the sizing of this of the image on the back is way, not way. It looks better in general. So I think that there's lots of props to go around here. I'm gonna do one more set of these guys, and we can go from there. Thanks for watching. This is ADHDTCG. You can follow me on Instagram, ADHDTCG. I'm still running a MetaZoo giveaway. I'm trying to hit 115 subscribers, and if you want to join that giveaway, I put a link at the start of the video, but you can look it up on my MetaZoo videos. I'm giving away a Nightfall-based giveaway. I'm giving away a giveaway, but it's all Nightfall-based. So if you like and comment on that video and subscribe, and I get to 115 subscribers, I'll then do the raffle, and I'll do it on my channel so we can see who wins, and we'll go from there. Maybe I'll even do a live video for that one, just to live stream the whole thing. We'll see. I haven't thought that out. Anyways, ADHDTCG, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.